And to think people are out just saying black girls can't rock blonde hair. Like, what a joke, my darling. What a joke. Hey babes, my name is Zama with ZeeXOnline and welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time joining us, thank you so much for stopping by. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button and become a part of the ZeeX family. As you guys can see from the title of today's video, I'll be doing the long awaited, highly requested Instagram edit video. I'll be showing you guys all my little tips and tricks on how I edit my Instagram videos, pictures, sorry, and how on all the apps that I use in order to do so. If you guys haven't seen my full video of what's on my iPhone, I'm gonna leave that in the cards right now. Do check that out before you watch this video so you guys can get to know everything that I have on my iPhone. And also, as you guys can see from the title, we are going to be reviewing this beautiful blonde hair. I've been wearing this hair for quite a while now, so I'm finally gonna hit you guys with the review. I'm so sorry you guys have had to wait so long, but let's get into it. Okay guys, this wig was sent to me by a company called VIPWIGS, and as you guys can hear from the name of the brand, it is actually a luxury hair brand. It is new. I'm gonna leave the link to the store in the description box below. They sent me an 18-inch lace frontal wig. It came pre-plucked, as you guys can see, and it did come with the elastic sewn in the back. So that was really awesome. I just felt like this wig was ready to go. I didn't have to do literally anything. Everything was done for me, which I love. The hair is in the density 150%, which definitely is okay, but if you are somebody who likes full hair, this is not going to be enough for you. You are going to need to take it to 180% density. The packaging of this hair, guys, is absolutely beautiful. It came in a beautiful box that was really sturdy, something I'm definitely going to be able to keep for a while. I'll be able to keep this wig and maybe like 2 other wigs in there as well, which is awesome. I literally love the packaging so much. It came with a comb, it came with an elastic in it, and it also came with some wig caps. And the wig itself came with a tag on it that had everything about the wig on it, which was really awesome as well. Some of the best packaging I feel like I've ever received from a wig company, literally ever. Overall, this hair is awesome, but I do have one con. It's just in terms of the texture of the hair. As you guys can see, it is a little bit stringy, and this is because, well, I think it's because of the hair being processed, because my other wigs obviously don't look like this. So I definitely do think that is something to take into consideration if you are going to be buying a hair that has already been processed, like, and you can see like the roots, and this is where it came from and this is where it is now. So definitely something to take into consideration if you're considering buying a wig like this. Another thing that I do want to mention is that the hair is a little bit on the pricier side. I'm gonna leave the price on the screen right now, and that I feel like is because, of course, it is positioned as a luxury hair brand, and you do get a lot for what you do get value for what you're paying. You're getting this wig, you're getting it processed, you're getting it with the frontal plucked, you're getting it with the elastic band sewn in, and you're getting amazing packaging. The overall experience of this brand has just been like awesome. Like, honestly, it's been awesome. So if you are somebody who would prefer that over just getting a regular wig, or just getting hair where you still need to sew in the bundles and stuff like that, then definitely this is going to be the wig for you. Again, I'm going to leave the link to the store down below, so if you guys want to check out this wig, some other wigs that they have, definitely go ahead and do that. And without further ado, let's get straight into what I know you guys all came here for, the editing part of this video. So like always, I'm going to move to the side, and this is where I'm going to have my phone and where you guys are ultimately going to be seeing me edit. So let me just turn on my screen recording. Cool. We're online. Okay, so the first thing is the first. Okay, the first thing that is first is that I'm gonna go to my albums, and I'm gonna go to, where is it? There, how I edit. So these are the pictures that I'm gonna be editing for you guys today. I haven't decided which selfie and which full length I'm going to be editing, but it's going to be one of those. So the apps that I use to edit, if you guys have not already seen all the apps that I have on my iPhone, you guys must go ahead and watch that video. I'm going to put it in the cards right now. But yeah, these are all my editing apps. I have VSCO, Facetune, Snapseed, PhotoGrid, SplitPic, Drive is not an app, Unfold, InShot, Lomograph, whatever, Huji, WhatsApp is in here still because you guys know my issue, and InstaSize. Okay, so the apps that I'm going to be using in this video specifically: VSCO, Facetune, Snapseed. I mostly use PhotoGrid and SplitPic for like my thumbnails, and then Unfold is for like Instagram stories. But okay, let's get straight into it. So I'm going to open the VSCO Cam app. This is always the app that I'll go first. Actually, it's not always. It's either between this or Facetune, but I'm going to just use this one first for reference. So I'm going to go to my folder, then I'm going to just select all of these and import them. Cool. So then I'm going to go, okay, I'm going to go past all of these selfies that you guys have already seen me edit or whatever. So I'm going to go to an old selfie of mine, and then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to copy edits. So the edits that I use, you're going to be able to see them when the edits are on. So I don't want to mess anything up. I just want to use the edits that I actually use and not lie to y'all and give you guys the wrong stuff. So I copy those edits, and then I'm going to go into those two selfies and I'm going to paste them. I know exactly that those are the edits that I want because I took those selfies with my ring light in the same sort of position. So I'm going to need the same sort of like the same brightness, the same contrast or whatever, and it always actually just works out that I do end up needing the same one. Then I'm going to open up the first one, right? So as you guys can see on this picture, it has a filter. Let me just show you guys what I've done basically. Okay, so I've done filter A6. Now A6 you may not have if you just get the regular VSCO Cam, but if you go into the VSCO Cam store, you'll be able to install it for free. It's free. It's called the A package or whatever, so you install that one for free. So I use A6, and then I've used it on 3.5 as you guys can see. So yeah, I just confirmed that. Then I'm gonna go to like what I've done in terms of my exposure. So it is -1, it's -1.8 exposure. So I like to take my pictures brightness down so that my face doesn't look too washed out. I don't like if I look too overexposed and like my face just looks white and weird. It doesn't look like my actual complexion. I definitely have to go ahead and put my exposure down because the ring light is very, very harsh on my skin sometimes. So I do that. Then on contrast, I've taken it up to 1.2. I love contrast, like making the darks dark and making the whites white. I love it. So you guys can see my hair clearly, you guys can see my brows clearly, you guys can see my lashes clearly, so you guys can see everything clearly. I really don't do anything else. Nothing else is on sharpen, clarity, none of this stuff. That's why I always say like my editing is really, really simple. Like it's nothing out of this world. So it's the same on this one, of course. And then for these two pictures, my true outfit pictures, I'm just gonna go down again. I kind of just look for a picture where I'm in the same sort of I'm in the same sort of lighting, and then sometimes I'll tweak it, but that's what I do for the most. So I'm gonna go to these pictures that I took like yonks ago, and I'm gonna copy these edits, and then I'm gonna go back to these pictures. Okay, let me paste. No, I'm gonna paste it on both, whatever. So then I'm gonna paste. Cool. Then I can see that these pictures are way too, I feel like they need to be taken down via the exposure. So I'm gonna take it down. It's only on, so I'm gonna take it there to like 1.9, and every time, okay, let me actually take it up like just a touch, 1.7. Then every time I take my exposure down, I also work with the contrast, so it's only on 0.5, then take it up to 1.2, then maybe no, exposure must be down a touch, so that's like 1 minus, what is it, minus 1.9. Cool. Then I'm gonna do this. I'm not necessarily gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna see how it goes. So we take that exposure down to 2.4, and then we're gonna take the contrast up. I feel like this picture looks really light still. I don't like my pictures looking too light, guys. There we go. I think that's better. So we literally went down to 3.1, and then the contrast is at 7.1. So we're gonna save that. I love how that looks. And then I'm gonna go on these 3 pictures, and I'm gonna save to my camera roll. Cool. Then we're gonna go on to Facetune, because now we are working with what? The selfies. So on Facetune, we're gonna take the first selfie. Okay, so on here, what I like to do with my selfies is I like to first start off with smoothing. Okay, well first I actually patch, because over here, as you guys can see, on the sides of my lips, I have really prominent smile lines, and makeup always sits in there. I've tried everything. I've put eyeshadow base, I put powder on before, I've done everything, but makeup always ultimately sits in there. I've watched many videos on YouTube, and everyone just says makeup is just, if that's how your face is set up, that's what's gonna happen. If you guys have any tips on that, please let me know, because I've really tried everything. So what I usually do for these side bits is that I usually just patch them, as you guys can see. So you just kind of click on the area where you want to remove it, then you go to an area where it's clear, and then I just do that throughout. So even here, you can see a before and after.
She's walking all out in the street without any shoes. I can
So now, as you guys can see, that side bit looks a little bit weird, but don't worry, we're gonna fix that. So I save that, my patch, and then I'm gonna go to smooth. My skin does look pretty good in this photo, if I do say so myself. But I'm just going to smoothen it up a tiny bit, just because you guys can see there's a little bit of shine on there. So I'm just going to smooth it a bit, nothing hectic, nothing too wild, you know. I do my forehead, my nose, then on top of the place where I've just patched, I definitely need to smooth that out, because you guys can see it look a bit weird. Then I don't know, I just smooth random places. I mean, yeah, I think that should be fine. And then you see this spot on the bottom, this is where I put my perfume. So I'm just gonna smooth over it a bit here. I'm gonna smooth my neck out a bit, just a touch. I love, guys, look at this, club girl. Anyways, let's go out of there. So yeah, that is okay. Let me do my neck a little bit more. And if you want to erase, I just take this eraser. If I feel like I've done too much, I just erase it, because you know, you don't want it to look too unnatural, but you definitely want to, especially if it's a makeup post, I'm doing it for makeup, I definitely need my skin to look right. So yeah, then yeah, that's the end of the editing of that picture. I don't think I'm going to show you guys. Oh no, I lied. Let me just erase a little bit here. Yeah, just a little bit more. Yeah, that looks fine. So I'll go out. No, you see, guys, this is the real process. Then smooth that over that thing enough. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good for real. So I'm gonna do a before and after. This is before and this is after. It's nothing too drastic, honestly. Well, I don't know, you guys will let me know if you guys think it's too drastic, but I don't think it's anything too drastic. Like, it looks fine. Okay, sorry guys, my camera did cut and I just turned off my screen recording, but yeah, let me just restart it. Okay, cool. So yeah, as I said, I do not often do Facetune on my photos if it's just me in it, or if it's like, sorry, if it's a full body photo, because you can hardly see my face, so there's no need to do that. I'm not going to edit the other picture just because I feel like, oh okay, let me actually just do that, just for reference. Open. We're gonna do basically the exact same thing, but if you guys just want to see it one more time with this one, what I did actually, which is different, is that I went to canvas and then I flipped it and then I just did that. So I rotated it and then okay, whatever, and then just so that it could look like this. I feel like it just looks better like this. Then here, as you guys can see, my smile line isn't that prominent, so I'm gonna try just smoothing it over. Nah, I lied, not doing that. We're patching it. This part is like NB for me, And if I don't patch it before, you can see that I've smoothed it, which is really not what we're trying to go for. We're trying to go for a seamless edit. We're not trying to make it obvious that you've edited, because I mean, then what's the point? We don't want to see that you've edited your picture. Then why you trying to edit it to look more natural, surely? Okay, then I'm going to go over that bit again. Then I'm just going to do patting motions now, guys, for the smoothing. We're doing patting. We're patting. We don't want anything to be too harsh. We don't want that. No, 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 honey. We don't. We don't. We do not. Okay, that's it. And if you guys are wondering about the background, you're gonna know how to do it soon, or how to fix it soon. But I also want to show you guys this other feature called detail. So for detail, you can like detail, let's say if I want to make my eyes look popping. I used to use this one a lot, but like I don't use it anymore because I've learned how to take better photos. And also another tip, a pro tip, you guys must take your photos with the back camera. It is so much better. If you're taking makeup photos, like I always take photos like that, and it's so much better. So anyways, this is how it looks like if it's detailed. It's before, this is after. It looks amazing, to be honest. Let's keep it on for the sake of the video. And then save to your camera roll, and then you're done. That one was much quicker. So now next I'm going to go on to Snapseed. Snapseed is an app that I use to make my whites hella white. Sometimes I use it for stuff like just changing my ambiance and stuff like that, but that's not a feature I often use. So I didn't save my last edits. Wow. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to go with the second one then. So tools. Actually, this one you guys are gonna be able to get to see better, like a more intricate way of how I edit. So if you guys, as you guys can see, there's kind of like a triangle in the corner that is dark, and that's kind of where my walls meet in my room. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to click on that area. I didn't even show you guys how I got you. I'm going to go into tools in the middle, then I'm going to go into selective, and in selective I'm going to press into that corner. And then as you can see, it has a B, and the B is for brightness. At the top you can see it says brightness 0. So I'm going to move my finger this way. You just swipe your finger the other way. If I swipe my finger the other way, no, sorry, if I swipe my finger down, I meant to say I'm swiping, I don't know, I'll see when I'm doing it. But if you swipe your finger down, you can see there's contrast, saturation, and structure. So I'm on brightness, so yes, I'm going to be swiping my finger this way, and then I increase the brightness. Oh, sorry, click on it, and then I increase the brightness. I take it all the way to the top, all the way. Okay, then I'm going to click that plus on the bottom again. Then I'm going to click in the next corner. Then I'm going to do the same thing. Then I'm going to take it again and put it in the next corner and do the same thing. This one I'm even going to move up a little bit, because this one I feel like has more ground to cover, and I'm going to do the same thing. Alternatively, what you can do is just click on that B, and then if you do this, like you open your fingers, you can kind of decide how far you want it to go. But it often doesn't even go onto your arms, because it can like detect, I don't know if it's because I have dark skin, but it can kind of detect those things. Then I say cool, and then I export it. Then I say save as copy. If you save it, it'll just edit the picture that you already have on your phone, but I just like to save as copy so I can see clearly the differences. Then cool, I've saved that. And honestly guys, with the outfit picture you're done. And then I just that is, oh sorry, I keep going back onto that album. And that guys is the picture after, before. This is before, like when I'd still when I just finished on Facetune, and this is after. So this, as you guys can see, shows that you can erase all the background and just have your face as the focal point. And then these are the finished images that I would upload onto my Instagram. My editing is very, very simple, as you guys can see. It's nothing intricate, but it definitely takes my photos to the next level in terms of the filters and the contrast. And for me, the key is keeping it consistent. I love to keep it consistent, and if I want to change something, I change it all. I do try myself out every now and again, but for the most part, I like to keep everything clean, clean. Alrighty guys, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I loved making it for you guys. If you guys want to see anything else edity, maybe you guys want to see how I edit my Insta stories, maybe you guys want to see, I don't know, anything else, please do let me know down below. Do leave me a comment, do leave me some love, like this video if you guys found it helpful, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye.